Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of ChurchMunky. Man, this week has been quite a boring week, I can't even lie. I ain't got too much to talk about. I've been very lazy. There's a lot I need to do. Gotta do dishes, gotta do laundry, but I don't know, I've been working a lot, man. 8 hours at the pool job and then overtime, probably 3 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week, making it like 10-hour days. And yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but in the wintertime, work isn't as hard. Like, there's not as much landscaping to do. It's cold outside. But in the summer, the heat just takes it out of me, dude. And like, yeah, some days I am so tired and I do not want to do landscaping. I do it anyways because I need the money and I take any money I can get. Fucking gas prices, am I right? Gas prices are so high and I just got a new car this year. Like, of course, this is how it goes, bro. For 6 years now, I've had a little Ford Fiesta, so fuel efficient. Even when gas went up and was really shitty, it cost me $50 to fill at the most. And now I have a Ford Explorer, which is like, it's a great car, and it is fuel efficient for how heavy it is, but man, going from $50 to fill to $90, man, it's definitely hitting my pockets. And yeah, so I've been super lazy. Way too lazy. I'm sure you could tell by my fucking head. I always get some hate comments when I don't shave my head on time. Like, bro, I don't know why y'all are so worried about how I look. This is a podcast. Don't watch this shit. Put it on. Listen in your eardrums and go do some shit. Don't be looking at the screen. I be looking like shit, man. I get lazy. I don't know. Working outside is tough, especially after a 10-hour day. I remember in the wintertime, I was editing so much and I was doing so much around my house, but now it's like all I want to do is lay down. It even makes my girlfriend mad. On Saturdays, she'll be like, "Oh, you wanna go for a walk? It's a nice day. You want to go walk the dog?" And I'm always like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just outside walking all day, every day. That's exactly what I want to do on my Saturday is walk more. Ay, caramba, man. I still do it because I love her, and you got to make sacrifices for the people you love. But, yeah, man, sometimes my legs are like jello. Like, they hurt so bad at the end of the week. And I've been super lazy. Haven't been shaving my head. My sink's full of dishes. I got to do that. I'm surprised I'm even editing this podcast to come out on time. Like, that's crazy. But in my lazy slumber, I haven't just been scrolling. No. I've been working. I've been working with my thumbs, if you know what I mean. No, not like that, you dirty bastard. I've been playing video games. Oh, yeah. I just got back into Cuphead. Oh, I love Cuphead. What's really weird about me is I'm not a huge gamer. I don't play video games a lot. I got a buddy, Caesar, and he plays video games, like, he plays 4 at a time. He'll play video games for 4 or 5 hours, and every hour he's switching to a different video game. And I'm like, how do you even keep up? How do you... I'm not like that. I play Fortnite, and I play GTA with my friends, which is... It's kind of embarrassing saying out loud that I play Fortnite, but I do, man. That shit came out in, what, 2015, 2017? I was a teenager when that shit came out. And I hated on it for so long. I was like, it's cartoon Call of Duty. Why would you ever play that? But it's actually a lot of fun, especially when you play with your friends. That's my thing, is I don't play games much alone. So it's like I play Fortnite with my friends. I play Grand Theft Auto with my friends. And I'm not a hardcore gamer until it comes to Cuphead or Dark Souls, which is really weird because those are like 2 of the hardest games. Well, not like the hardest games ever, but they're really hard games. They are popular games that are also really hard. And it's like the fact that I go to, I don't really play video games, to grinding Cuphead for 4 hours so I could beat a couple bosses. Like, my girlfriend laughed at me on Saturday because I beat 2 bosses in like an hour and a half. And I said, man, you see how quick I beat that? 2 bosses. And she laughed because it had been an hour and a half. But the thing is the first boss took me an hour and 10 minutes. Okay? What I meant by completing them fast is the second boss I beat in 20 minutes. People don't understand if they don't play hard games like that, man. Like Dark Souls, Cuphead, you just gotta have patience. You're never going to beat nothing first try unless you're like a pro and have already mastered it. You just sit there and play it again and again and again. And that's what draws a lot of people away. They don't like having to do it over and over. They want to do new stuff, explore the map. I'm the opposite. I love learning a boss's moves, like learning how to defend every move. You see them charging up and you know what move's coming just by the look on the boss's face, you know? I love that shit, man. I don't know what it is about it, but I really be sitting there. Sometimes when I beat a boss, I get kind of upset. I mean, I'm happy I beat them, and I've been trying for so long. But I kind of get upset because I'm like, man, now I'm going to have to learn another boss's moves and do another part of this game. Like, I was having fun. But yeah, I've really been enjoying Cuphead. Right now I'm stuck on Dr. Clan's robot. I'm in the very end of the game. I got Dr. Clan's robot, Sally something. I forget what that bitch's name is. I got like 3 more bosses I have to kill. And then I can play the last level. And yeah, my homie Caesar, he put me on to Cuphead a long time ago. And he never really got that into it. He just played it a little bit. I fell in love with it as soon as I played it. Not just the game itself, but like the music, the cartoon animation. Like, it's such a good game. And this is how I know that the cell phones are listening to us. Okay? This is how I know. I started playing Cuphead Friday night. And by Saturday morning, there was Cuphead recommended to me on my YouTube page. Like YouTube Shorts. And I have never seen a YouTube short of Cuphead. Ever. Like, it's not a very niche game. It's pretty popular, but it's also kind of a niche game. It's not Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, which I see on my For You page all the time. I've never seen a Cuphead YouTube short, and they started coming up. And I checked just to make sure, because I was like, nah, the phones can't be listening, right? It's the same email, right? My Xbox email, it sees what games I'm playing. It's connected to the YouTube email. No. Not at all. 2 completely different emails. Only thing connected, my name. So how'd they know that? They got to be listening, man. But I can't lie, they got me. I'm liking the Cuphead YouTube shorts. At first I was alarmed. I was like, how do they know? But man, when they know, they know. They got me. I am watching them for sure. A lot of the Cuphead YouTube shorts are on YouTube. It'll say auto-dubbed. And I know that dub is voiceover and sub is, subtitles. So I looked it up because I'd never seen that before. I was like, what is auto-dubbed? And bro, YouTube has a new feature where they use AI to translate videos to you, which is so crazy. It's like, I really thought I was watching a YouTuber. I looked at all the comments and they were in Spanish. I saw the auto-dub thing and I was like, what the hell? I'm watching Spanish content creators playing Cuphead. That is fucking awesome. I'm not a big fan of AI. It is very much destroying the world and going to destroy humanity. Fuck you, Peter Thiel. Humans are here to stay. You know what I mean? Fuck all that AI shit. But then it does have its advantages where it's like, wow, that's really cool. Really cool. I've always had to watch subtitles, but can translate a person while they talk. Like, that's just so cool. Couldn't think of a better use for AI, Because every other part of AI I really don't like. I mean, I'm trying to think. The drive-thrus, hate them so much. My girlfriend gets mad because I always fuck with the drive-thru AIs. You pull up to Taco Bell. Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you today? I always make a funny voice that makes my girlfriend mad. I'll always be like, hi, can I get 5 Doritos Locos Tacos? And it makes her so mad. I think it's hilarious because I know the people in there are hearing it over the overhead speakers as I order. And I know they're either thinking this is a woman or this is a guy making a voice, and it's hella funny. And either way, when I pull up to the window, it's always funny. But yeah, I don't like those AIs. I don't. I see what they mean now. When AI was first starting to pop off and people were like, oh, it's going to take our jobs, I never agreed. I was like, what do you mean? How can a robot do your job, bro? Do your job better. But now I see. They got him working the drive-thrus, and that's tough. They should definitely pay a real-life person to do that, not just have some AI. And yeah, me personally, I hate it. I don't really mind the pre-recorded audios. Sometimes you pull up and it'll be like, hi, are you using the Taco Bell app? and you just say no, and then a real person's like, hey, what can I get for you? That I don't mind that. Maybe it's an AI voice, maybe it's someone else's voice pre-recorded, but either way, I don't mind that. But do not have AI taking my order, bro. You know what I want? I want a platter of nuts and bolts. Yeah, I want a platter of nuts and bolts with some steel on the side. What do you think of that, AI? Oh, sorry. Is that your mom? Is that your cousin? You know what? Open up a catalytic converter, stuff it with wires. That's what I'll order. That's what I'm ordering from the AI bot. Open that cat and stuff it with fiber optics. That's what I'm eating. Scare the shit out of that AI. Have it shivering in its boots. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the kiosks. I miss growing up and, like, not even growing up, like fucking 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You walk into a McDonald's, you talk to someone. Now everyone ignores you. You could stand there for however long you want. They are not going to talk to you. They still have cash registers. They could still ring you up. But the kiosks are there. Why would you talk to them? I don't like that. I like having human interactions, you know? I call myself an introverted extrovert because I do like meeting people. I do like having human interactions. I have a short social battery, though, and I become introverted really quick. Like, I'm not a type to want to party all night, every night, hang out with my friends every single day. Like, I need some breathing room for sure. But I'm an extrovert because I love meeting new people. I just met this new guy at this rehab I clean. He's so cool. I was about to say his name, but I probably shouldn't. He's in rehab. He's going through stuff. But every time I clean that pool at the rehab, people are just like, oh, my God, the pool guy. The most they'll say is, thanks so much for keeping it clean. But this other guy, he's my new favorite guy. He'll come out and you'll be like, hey, bro, how's it going? How many pools you do today? How's your route going? How's it going? Like, he'll actually talk to me. I love that, you know? I feel California has become very antisocial. I remember living in Texas as a kid, and all your neighbors know your neighbors. All the kids in the neighborhood play. But in California, that shit's changing, man. People are keeping to themselves, talk to the kiosk. Actually, I haven't been to Texas in over 10 years, so maybe Texas has the kiosks too. But when I lived in Texas, when I lived in Texas and went to Whataburger, dude, they had the Down syndrome guys that would give the food. That would always be their job. They would take your order and then bring you out your food, give you ketchup. They had these black packets of spicy ketchup. God, I want to go to Whataburger so bad. Whataburger? I don't remember how to say it. It was beaten into me when I was living there, but yeah, that was so long ago. But yeah, oh my gosh. Are the Down syndrome dogs replaced with kiosks now? That's sad. Probably not. Better not be. I'm definitely going to Google that after this. That's always my favorite part of Whataburger. Down syndrome guy, always so nice, always so happy to see you. And yeah, if they're replaced by kiosks, man, you got to fight for your right to party, you know? No, but for real, I like having human interactions like that. I do. There is something different meeting someone new, you know? Just like meeting someone new, realizing you have stuff in common, makes you think like, oh, small world. Maybe we're not so all different, you know? I think the internet's really ruined that for a lot of us, especially for people like me. People look at me and they automatically assume, oh, this guy is a hick. He's from the country. He is probably racist and homophobic. And it's like, guys, I am not homophobic. I'm just kidding. I'm not racist or homophobic, but I feel the internet has very much killed, like, don't judge a book by its cover. I still do that to this day. I talk to anybody and everybody. But I feel the internet has ruined that. A lot of people do just be judging by how people dress or how people look. And trust me, I do judge how people dress. I'll be like, oh, they look like shit. But I'm not going to judge them as a person by how they dress or how they look, you know? I can control that I'm bald with a red beard, okay? I don't mean to look like a member of that one, you know, the cool kids club, I should say, spelt with all Ks. That's not my fault. This is just how I look, dude. I'm liberal as shit. I swear, bro. And yeah, I feel like the internet has just made people very judgmental, very opposed to meeting new people. I feel like a lot of people just have it out to where they're already going to disagree, or they're already going to have a bad day, or they're already not going to like somebody before they even talk to them. And I don't like that shit, man. I don't. Trust me, I do be judging people, but on their actions and who they are as a person, you know? How did we get to this from talking about AI? I don't know. AI won't judge us, bro. They're just going to kill us all equally and take over. So, nothing to worry about there. How did we get onto this? Like, seriously, I said that I look like a racist. I like meeting people. Like, what are we... And, you know, I never thought that I looked like a racist, but I know that's true because that's one of my jokes for stand-up. I always say, like, not always, but sometimes I'll say a joke and say, I know I look like a racist. And as soon as I say that, people laugh. That's how I know it's real. That's how I know it's real. Oh, but yeah, I'm not a racist, bro. I'm just a Cuphead fan. Leave me alone, dude. But speaking about not being a racist and speaking on that term, man, I got to talk about some white people shit. Okay, I saw a YouTube video of a man trying to climb Mount Everest. And he was showing, like, all the people struggling and the severe conditions. And, like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why? 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 Why would you ever want to climb a mountain like that? I have fun going on hikes. But, like, if they said, oh, we need this guy to go with you to make sure you don't die. And you got to set up camp. I just don't understand that. That's got to be some white people shit, man. Mountain climbing on big-ass mountains like that, and then splunking. Is that what it's called? Right? Splunking? The cave divers? Oh, my God. Give me a break. I saw this video the other day, and this guy was... Oh, my God. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it. This guy was crawling through a cave, and he was like, oh, no. I'm getting stuck. And he kept going forward. I swear to God. He kept... Dude, my first thought when he said, I'm getting stuck, was like, push your arms back, go backwards, go back. No. This fool kept crawling straight. And then eventually he was like, oh, now I'm even more stunk. And eventually he was like, oh, wow, now I'm even more stuck. Yeah, you don't fucking say. You keep going deeper in the cave, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then he shows the cave, and he's like, it's an optical illusion. I think down here it's getting wider, but it's just since it's farther away, it looks wider, but it keeps getting narrower, actually. And I was like, oh, my God. And I think there was, like, some water and rocks under him, and he was like, yeah, if this thing breathes, or no, he was like, if it gets flooded or breathes an inch, I'm squished. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Hey, what'd you do this weekend, Bob? You know, I went into I went into the deepest, darkest depths of a cave, you know, like where bats don't even go. Like, you know how when you go into a cave and you see bats, if you keep going, that's what I was doing. How does somebody get into that? I don't understand. It has to be a really, like, specific person. It reminds me a lot of my Uncle Mike, man. He was a firefighter for a long time, but he would also do that stuff where he would get dropped out of a helicopter in the ocean and save people and stuff like that. And man, yeah, it reminds me of him. It must be like adrenaline junkie. I don't even see the adrenaline in that. I find myself slightly an adrenaline junkie. If you give me a pasture and a dirt bike, brother, I'm going crazy. I like roller coasters. I feel like that's why I like scary movies. It gets my adrenaline going. What? Okay, I don't... with the splunking, I don't see any adrenaline other than, oh, I'm going to fucking die. Right? And that's not appealing to me. I want to have some adrenaline where it's like, oh, I might get hurt right now. But how much of an adrenaline junkie do you have to be for it to be like, oh, man... You guys want to go dirt biking? You guys want to go parasailing? You guys want to go wakeboarding? Nah, man, that's not going to do it. You know what I need to do? I need to be just like squished between rocks in the dark. That's really what gets me going. That's got to be some white people shit. And I know some people are going to disagree with Mount Everest. They're going to be like, a lot of people do Mount Everest. That's not white people shit. Yes, it is, bro. What do you mean? That is crazy. Who would ever want to do that? I don't understand. If I was rich enough, I would like to take a helicopter to the top of Mount Everest, take some selfies, and then get the fuck down. Like, dude, when I go dirt biking, I hate going down hills because I know I'm going to have to go back up them. But you think I want to climb up that? Okay, so maybe this just ties back to me being lazy. Maybe it's not even white people shit. Maybe it's just adventurous people shit. But I would like to feel like I'm adventurous. You know, I would like to think that. I do adventurous things. I'm a brave guy. But I don't know, splunking and mountain climbing just isn't for me, dude. Especially that Free Solo guy. Oh, I remember watching that movie. Everyone else is tying ropes and being safe. And this guy's like, no, I'm just going to climb up Yosemite with my... I don't understand it. I'm getting frustrated and anxious. My heart is beating so fast just thinking about it. But like, man, just why? Why? You must be one hell of a adrenaline junkie, man. And some may disagree, but that is some white people shit. You will never catch me on Mount Everest. If you do see me there, you know I'm being held captive or something. I am not supposed to be there. But yeah, you know, speaking of white people shit, that's not a good transition. I saw something about Hulk Hogan. No. Fuck it. Speaking of white people shit, I saw this video about Hulk Hogan. WWE, white people shit. Yeah, it's white people shit. I saw this video about Hulk Hogan that was actually pretty sad. As most of you may know, he died last year. I'd hate to break the news if you didn't know. Was it earlier this year? No, I believe it was last year. Hulk Hogan passed away. Rest in peace. Legend. I don't even know him from WWE. I didn't watch WWE like that. I remember him from this TV show that he was really funny on. And yeah, rest in peace to a legend, bro. A legendary N-word machine. But no, it's not about that, though. It's about how he died. Apparently, some people like in his family and some of the medical workers that helped take care of him are very suspicious that it was like a surgery gone wrong. Allegedly, apparently, this is all alleged. Yeah, some people in his family are saying that it was a surgery gone wrong, while the coroner and the sheriffs and all them in Florida are just saying, like, no, he just died. He didn't have a healthy body. He was on a lot of, like, blood thinners and heart medication, and, like, he was pretty medically fucked up, but his family just said it's so weird how he died because he was fine that day. He didn't even have, like, a slow progression. They were saying he ate his food like normal, everything happened as normal, and then he just died. And, yeah, they're suspecting some foul play or like someone messed up during one of his neck surgeries. Specifically, he had a physical therapist that was there, supposed to do physical therapy with him. And the physical therapist thought that it might be something with his neck surgery. And then, so time goes on, and they have his funeral, and people notice that one of his daughters, or maybe it's his only daughter. I'm speaking so much, and I don't even know that much about the guy. But I just thought it was interesting. His daughter was not at the funeral, and, like, the whole fucking town showed up. It's Florida, everyone showed up for Hulk Hogan's funeral, including the police department, and, like, a lot of people were there to honor him. And then after the funeral, the police department, like, tweeted to the daughter being like, your father's funeral was great and, like, rest in peace to a great man. And, like, everyone thought that was normal. Everyone, okay, it's normal. And then the daughter fires back with a crazy tweet being like, fuck you guys. I don't ever want to talk to you. You guys haven't given me what I needed, and you guys fail to satisfy me every time. You guys did a false coroner's report, or what is it called? A false autopsy. I specifically wanted an autopsy from someone I paid, not the county guy's autopsy. Like, she went off and saying some stuff. Apparently, she thinks her dad died in a different way. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine how she feels. Like, I've had family members pass away, and that's hard enough. But for it to be your father, and for you to think that there was, like, malice or, like, someone did it on purpose, that's tough. Like, that's really hard. I can't even imagine. And, yeah, she was going off on Twitter. Some people are judging her, saying, why didn't she go to the funeral? That's really not right. Like, honestly, personally, for me, I don't think if you don't go to someone's funeral, that doesn't mean you hate them. She had her own relationship with her dad. For me personally, I would never want a friend to, like, say I move far away and whatever. Just say I die in Ohio. I would never move to Ohio, but maybe I'm reading my fortune. Who knows? Let's say I die in Ohio. I wouldn't expect all my California friends, even my closest friends from here in California, I would not expect them to miss work and buy a plane ticket and get a hotel. Like, that's a lot to ask for. Just keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And even, we could even go deeper than that. If I died right here where I live right now, I wouldn't be mad if all my friends didn't go to my funeral. I wouldn't. I feel like it's more of a thing for family. I feel like all my family should be at my funeral, definitely. But if my friends were like, I have a couple friends where it's like they know my family, so it makes sense. But if like people just went because they were like, oh, I knew him, he was a cool guy, like, no, I just don't go. I think that's way better. So I think people are very wrong for judging her. I think she could do whatever the fuck she wants. And we have nothing that we can say on her relationship with her dad. Because I don't know, man. It's hard. You don't know. Maybe it's nothing about her dad. Maybe it's there are cousins or uncles she hasn't seen in years that she doesn't like for reasons. It's none of our fucking business, honestly. And people online are really judging her. But I completely understand. And I feel really bad. He was a legend, bro. He was definitely an icon when I was growing up. Hulk Hogan mustache. I mean, still to this day when I pass Harley's, I go, hell yeah, brother. And that's fucking Hulk Hogan. Hell yeah, brother. Don't mess around with me, brother. Class act. Legend. Okay, I'm going to say class act, and then someone's going to play the clip of him saying the N-word. But that's not what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm talking about everything else he did. Yes, he was the legendary N-word machine, but that's not what we're honoring him for. But no, in all seriousness, I saw that video, and I thought that was pretty crazy. Like I said, I've had family members pass away, but to think, like, you're being lied to by the sheriffs or, like, that something happened, I don't know. Maybe something did happen. Maybe she's just going through a lot. I don't know. But I think it's not right to judge. And, yeah, just a sad situation. Hopefully it wasn't a botched surgery. That's, like, one of my biggest fears. I can't even lie. Going in for surgery and your doctor, like, slips one nerve or does one thing that paralyzes you for life. Like, yeah, that's, like, one of my biggest fears. And hopefully that didn't happen, because if it did, that doctor should be brought to justice. I don't even know what would happen in an accident like that. Maybe just get his medical license revoked, not even jail time. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Frick off. I don't know. But if that is what happened, then something needs to happen. That guy can't just walk free and keep being a doctor. But these are all alleged conspiracies. Who knows? Maybe the coroners were right. Maybe they didn't do a false autopsy. Maybe the daughter's just tripping. You never know. Her dad died. She could just be having a mental breakdown. Or she could be right, and she could be onto something. But, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird to talk about. I feel weird talking about it, but I just thought it was really interesting. A lot of people heard about Hulk Hogan passing away, but not many people know that now there's conspiracies about how he died, which I think is pretty crazy. Doesn't happen every time someone dies, you know. It's usually pretty flat out, this is how it happened. And yeah, for his own daughter to be talking like that, I don't know. I guess we'll see in the future if anything more comes out. But until then, Rest in peace to the Hulkster, bro. Crazy. Such an icon, dude. But anyways, that's going to be all for today. You know, this week's album of the week is Chronic-itis by Slightly Stupid. I love that album. What songs are on it? 2 a.m., Above the Clouds. I love ska music, man. I love reggae. The trumpets, such a good vibe. Go listen to that right now. Chronic-itis by Slightly Stupid. I was listening to it a lot this weekend while I played Cuphead. And yeah, go listen to Chronic-itis, because if you don't turn this off and go listen to music and you listen to another podcast, you're basically cheating on me and you hate me and you want me to die. So if you just hate me and you wish death upon me and my loved ones, then go ahead and listen to another podcast. But if you're a fan over here at ChurchMunky and you want to support, go listen to Chronic-itis by Slightly Stupid. That's this week's album of the week. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hasta luego. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of ChurchMunky. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. If you want any exclusive content or our social medias, all that will be at churchmonkey.com. Thanks for listening.